real quick. Are you going to pull on the Serios Mythic Hero Banner? Yes, I'm going to pull for anyone. Yes, I'm going to pull for Carlos, Air, Legendary Almond Flame. Yes, I'm going to pull for Reds, Legendary Roy, Lif, and Catherine. Yes, I'm going to pull for Blues, Serios, Legendary Julia, and Dimitri. Greens, Yoon, Thrasher, and Dyke. I'll just say Dick. I quit. No, I'm saving my orbs on another banner. Does it look like I play fake? Kappa. No, I save my money just to do the wasting on Precone and FGO. No one should select this option. All right. I don't know what I'm doing yet, so I'll just check out results. Blue. Whoa, you guys are actually excited. That's so rare. It's been a while since we had yes be like the overwhelming option.
Of course, the no's take up the next 2 slots, but that is a solid 50% for one color.
50%. I agree with you guys. For me, it's again. I think triple Seiros with Flame would be a lot of fun.
That is incredibly heinous, and you should feel bad for even suggesting that idea.
MadCrash, you have worse ideas.
Oh man, it's a pretty cool idea.
That is very much arguable, Legion.
No, I'm saving my orbs on another banner, followed by... No, I'm saving my money, just wasting on Precon FGO. Congratulations, you're dum-dums. But no's take up 37%, so the rest of that... slightly more than 37% because you guys are being dumb. Anyways. So yeah, yes, I'm going to pull for anyone at 9%. And the rest is nobody. Practically nobody cares. Oh, rest in peace, Green.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, nobody.
It's unfortunate because Geek is really cool, but yeah, he doesn't put enough pressure on this meta to be necessary.
I agree. Anyways, yeah. Def remembers. There you go.
Seiros needs to chill.
Yeah. She's looking super scary. This is a really... By the way, Duma, if we're just talking about pure offense and pure defense, Seiros has taken a massive dump on Duma's face. Duma needs you to take damage in order to only get hit one time. Seiros is just here and just doing it.
Well, if Seiros initiates with... Well, you kind of need your impact, I guess. A little less flexibility, I suppose, but who really changes Duma's A slot anyways?
Huh?
Unless you want to encounter Seiros.
Wait. PC Seiros would not be the worst idea.
No, I'm talking about her ability to, like, only allow one attack through.
Only if the foe initiates, unless she keeps her A slot.
Only on enemy phase.
But why would she not keep the impact skill?
Just encounter?
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess. Still, I guess, well, fine. If you go this encounter, but with the damage reduction, it just synergizes super well. If you go DC, it still isn't perfect. You have to drop QR on her as well.
She's gonna have a really hard time killing Seiros.
Yeah, that's also kind of messed up. Weird pairing. All right.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Nemesis.
Oh.
Why would... Yeah, that's definitely a weird pairing. All right, chat. But yeah, let's break it down. She's an interesting character. Now... Okay. Jeez. She looks really good.
Yep.
That is some very nice looking art.
Right. And as multiple people have pointed out by now, she has a really nice sword and a really nice shield and doesn't use either because she transforms into a dragon. Cool.
Yep.
Yup.
In case you're wondering, her artist has insofar done Resplendent Alm and Dusel.
Ah, Goose? That's weird. But yeah, actually, nice. I couldn't see it, but I can see it from... Actually, no, I just can't see it. I can't see it. It looks very different.
A bit of a prospecting artist, in all honesty. Kind of just starting to get in the career.
Okay, but chat, the other thing I wanted to talk about was just somebody mentioned Thrasher killing her. Well, that's true. She wouldn't fight Thrasher. They're on the same season. Like,
yep.
They're both defensive heroes. So yeah.
It would be Naga if anything, or Naga Blessed.
It would be Naga. But here's the thing with Dragon Wall, Naga's res isn't great. Like, it's good.
It's not bad.
On its own, but Naga can stack stats like nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, if she sets up the dragon thing, yeah.
Oh, the thing is that it's not Naga that's going to be doing the fighting.
Also true.
Oh, that's also true. Yeah. Okay. So I can see Seiros being a problem. Chat, in Aether Raids Defense, one of the biggest things you want are your hero's abilities to take a hit. Not just take a hit, but take multiple hits. Because if you put your healing tower in a hard to reach place, now they're healing a ton.
Yep.
So you can't kill them essentially. Seiros could probably do that.
Dragon Wall for Winter Fae.
Winter Fae, Spring of Dune, all those heroes
Well,
would
here's
love
the
Dragon
problem.
Wall. Yep.
Here's the problem.
It
If
might
this
be
is to
infantry.
Yeah, if it's to be assumed
Probably
to
infantry.
be a
only.
close call repel equivalent, it's infantry locked. In which case, the best benefactor that comes to mind would actually be Ana.
Who?
Ana?
Halloween Ana.
Oh, yeah. But her res
They're-
isn't great either.
It's good.
It's good.
It's 36.
Okay. Actually, that's really good. Her defense is the weak. Okay, never mind. I remember. Yeah, her defense is the
His
weaker point.
defense is actually higher. It's 37.
Oh. Whatever. It's 1 point. Are you sure?
It's
You
still
made your
higher.
point. Yeah,
but
yeah.
the only higher in res is actually Milla at 37.
Wait, Milla could do it, too, but the Milla's always the debuffing unit, so yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, you kind of don't want to remove her sabotage, but if you do feel so inclined to, then you can actually make a super tank Milla that
Oh,
isn't a liability.
Dragon Wall on Milla would be really good for stalling things out so you can collect pots too.
But I would argue she already does that really well, because you drop Fortress
Well,
Defense res on her, and
her
then Fortress
HP.
Defense res again, you're fine.
But the problem is her HP, and she is basically guaranteed to take the Dark Shrine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want some security.
Phantom Res is OP now.
Yeah, no
Oh
kidding.
god.
Yeah, if you just put Phantom Res on her. This is the thing, guys. If Seiros survives and she's within range of a healing tower, it's going to be so annoying dealing with her. Because she's infantry. She's not armored. That's why I'm saying she's like taking a duty on Duma, because the duty on
There's
Duma-
another unit that Dragon Wall makes exceptionally annoying. Or can make exceptionally annoying.
Right investment.
Okay,
With the right investment, yeah. Sothis.
sure. Can I finish my point first? The entire point I was trying to
Alright.
make was just because Duma and her on the same season, you would, if you don't need a second catapult, there's no reason to take Duma over Seiros. I get she's blue,
Well,
but
7th slot she enables, so you kind of have to use her if you want to have the most options. That said, Duma can be the 7th slot.
huh? No, I was what? Isn't that
Well,
another point in favor of her then?
Yes, it is. But I'm saying you can run the two in tandem.
Okay, yeah, sure, I guess.
Because
But-
Duma won't move.
Oh, you also
Duma will
yeah,
literally
actually,
just be a building.
Yep.
yeah, you're
until somebody
right.
dies.
Wow, you should have explained that a bit better. But you're right. For those who
Yeah.
don't know, if you use for defensive battles, if you use a 7th hero, they cannot be targeted until one hero loses in the battle first. But
I'm
If-
going to kill one Seiros for my Halloween Robin. Also, Dragon's Ire on her sounds amazing emo. And don't forget, you can have another defensive unit with Seiros.
Halloween Robin, are we sure she can? Halloween Robin's a flying.
Again,
Okay.
infantry lock is likely.
That's the best assumption we've got right now.
Okay. Okay, sure. We'll see. But going back to it, Duma could be used as literally a catapult in that situation, since he can't be targeted, but he can still be shoot off his skill upheaval in the first turn.
Yep. And hey, if he does have to initiate combat, he is gonna probably be a late turn kind of guy, so Wings of Light will give him extra attack.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. This is really cool. She gets 3 new skills. Weapon being new is nothing new, but a new B skill, a new C skill. Wings of Light fixes a lot of the issues I've had with Mythic Heroes. They don't have the extra stats. So a lot of times your plus 10 heroes are just like, and because they're Mythic Heroes, you don't merge them easily. They're getting left behind. They're not contributing towards the battle well enough.
Oh god.
Yeah, the actual units.
Um,
Ignoring like, dancers.
Wings of Light aiding Thracier and Lif is terrifying.
That's the thing.
Yep.
If you're waiting for your bolt tower, they're just getting stronger because it's 2 plus X. If you wait till turn 6, well, I hope you win the battle in 2 turns then, you know?
Especially considering
Yeah.
that we're not gonna have Milla's turn wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Additionally, like as far as potential stat swings that they can enforce, Lif with Wings of Light in full effect is enforcing a 16 stat swing on attack, defense, and res.
Through
with
a mixture
with an 11 stat swing on speed.
through the mixture of Sukvabecker, Wings of Light, and Deadly Intent. Or Deadly Balance.
Killing intent would be Thracer, and that would just
Mix
be
them up.
for speed and res.
Right.
So, if you guys can't tell, that's pretty ridiculous. If she makes Lif, by the way, Lif, for some people, for a long time, was a hard hero to deal with, and for some teams, still it will be a hard hero to deal with. This could really enable some really interesting combinations.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see, just for some quick perspective. So let's say you are on turn 5 and Lif is still somehow alive. That would be an extra 7 plus 4 plus 5. So that would be, as you said, 18. Or is it? How much did you say, MadCrash?
It's a 16-point swing
16.
with Lif involved
Right.
for
my bad.
everything except for speed.
Right. So
For
some
speed, it's
perspective-
11.
Yeah,
for
my
Lif.
bad. For some perspective, that would immediately push him to 70 attack, 50 defense, and 45 res.
At base.
Just with his kit and Wings of Light.
Yeah, it would get ridiculous. And Lif, because he has Open the Future, he has Time Pulse, he has Deadly Balance, and of course his own weapon giving him a guaranteed follow-up attack. That's a scary combination. So it's really hard to get rid of Seiros because you can only hit her one time and Dragon Wall reduces damage. And then you add the Wings of Light onto Lif. That's such an annoying combination because the old school method of beating Lif was like, hey, kill his partner so his weapon doesn't work and then he's now very vulnerable. Yeah, killing Seiros is not that easy.
Not at all. And you could have argued before, just take Lif. Well, now that at least on turn 1 he's going to get +3 in all stats. Good luck with that, because he's going to be that much harder to tank and that much harder to kill, despite being doubled.
Whoa, what the? Thanks for all the subscribes on YouTube. That was
Oh, shoot.
5, 6 in a row. Wow, thanks.
Cool.
That's don't usually get that many YouTube subscribes, but thank you guys. Anyways, that is very good. Dragon Ball Wings of Light, which by the way, I don't think you would replace either. Those are just set.
No,
There's no
I
reason.
don't think you replaced anything here, honestly.
You know.
Yep.
Even DC would just kind of be unnecessary.
It Mirror Impact just synergizes so well with Aurora Breath. But I guess. Oh, thank you, Tylock, for subscribing. 11 months. Welcome back. One more from a year. Thank you so much, dude.
Nice.
All right, but I think all she's missing is like QR seal, and that's really it.
Yeah. If you want to, I mean, the only problem is Dragon Wall is amazing, but I guess if you don't care for damage reduction and you're just going to go the raw tank route, you can run Dragon's Eye or DC to have dual phase follow up with distant counter and the enemy phase. You're like Brave Hector.
I think that is a legitimate option considering we don't even know her defense or res yet, but it's gonna likely be very high,
We do.
very good. Oh, it is?
Legion already calculated it.
You calc?
It's
Okay, what
pretty-
is it?
It's pretty clean. So this is not very. There's not a lot of wiggle room this time around. She has, assuming 176 BST, 40 HP, of course.
Yep.
42 attack, 37 defense, 39 res, 18 speed.
Okay, that's really good.
The Milla stat line.
Yeah, that's basically Milla, yeah.
Yeah, which, because, you know, with her Lacey's damage being as it is, that would put her to the top of res for all infantry dragons, beating out Milla by 2. And for defense, it would only lose to Milla and Na.
Wow.
By 3 and 1, respectively.
So this is our wow, this is one of the few handfuls of true infantry tanks.
And for dragons in general, the only unit that has more attack than her is Degensia. By
Okay.
5. Well, 3.
That's insane.
She actually has 2 more attack than Duma.
Okay, but chat, gotta keep in mind, when she's attack, defense res +6. That's so stupid.
Yep.
Because you got Dragon Wall as well. How much damage should she actually take? That's why I think she's gonna be such a great defensive hero. As long as you got that healing tower backing her up, and she's in range, she's very difficult to kill.
Yep. Of course,
And,
HP is a liability, but, you know, when you're not even taking damage to begin with, and with damage reduction being as good as it is,
Yep.
even if she dies in 2 combats, she dies in 2 combats.
That's
which
huge,
is
by the
difficult.
way. You can
But,
checkmate your
yeah.
opponents because it took them too long to kill a certain hero. So that's really good.
Yep.
Exactly.
And again, the bigger thing for me is that with Mirror Impact and Aurora Breath, what's her likely attack going to be?
So that would immediately push her up to, let's see, 6. That would be 19, so 61 plus 12, 73.
73?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 73 when she initiates with Mirror Impact as her A skill.
Okay, 73 times 2. So yeah, you don't want to get hit. You don't want to get hit. That's all magical damage.
For sake of perspective, Duma hit 65 with Fell Breath, 71 if he runs Death Blow.
That's so stupid. I feel bad for Duma because there's like literally no point to him right now. Outside
here's the
Catapult.
It is also interesting to note, assuming she does have 42 attack, she has the highest, ignoring broadleaf fan and weapons like that, attack of any unit in combat through her weapon and perf skill alone.
Yep.
Beating out even the likes of regular Lysithea with Dark Spy, with Hades.
Okay. Suffice to
Yeah.
say, Seiros is an incredibly dominant
Stacked.
hero. She's stacked. Yeah, well, she's literally stacked. Stacked hero, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's actually also going to be interesting to see in arena assault teams as a potential counter pick. Because during Astra Anima season, and she can potentially work on a core team if there are enough merges between the two of them with Naga. Because there is nothing that says Wings of Light only works in Anima season on Aether Raids.
That's true.
In any other content, you can run her with any mythic. Doesn't even have to be Anima or Astra, technically, but,
Yep.
you know. for
But
the
there
sake
would
of
be the most
assault.
synergy on Anima Astra season, though.
Okay,
Right.
that does make me instantly question, why are we just not running 3 Seiroses then?
You could.
Because doesn't
Get
the
rid of
Wings of
triple
Light
Seiros.
just stack?
Oh
It
my
does.
god!
Yeah.
That's heinous.
If you
Good.
just run 3 Seiros and you turn 1, you already get +6. No, it's not 6. +9 all stats.
Of
Plus
course,
6.
in Aether Raids Defense, you can, well, it's only active if there's 3 or fewer mythics.
And it
They
does not
intentionally
affect
don't let you
Seiros
do that.
herself.
Yeah. Unless it's, of course, another Seiros.
That's why I'm saying, why don't you
Yeah.
just run 3 of her then? Because it doesn't
Well,
say it
then
doesn't work on her.
everybody gets plus, like you said,
Up
plus
to
6.
plus 14.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, triple Seiros, every Seiros in turn 1 has +6 in all stats.
Oh god, bonus week for Seiros, 3 Seiros on defense.
Yeah, that's why I'm pointing this out, because we already
That's
know her defense and
disgusting.
res is going to be ridiculous, and if she's getting attacked, they're even higher. Essentially, you're going to always be at like 50 defense, 50 res, 50 plus defense and res.
For the
Yeah.
sake of perspective,
With Dragon Wall.
assuming, oh yeah, for sake of perspective, say you initiate turn 1 triple Seiros setup right out the gate. That is immediately what now 55 res, and her attack goes up to 79.
Yeah, have
Or
fun,
78.
have fun, have fun. I
80.
hope you guys bring anti-dragon heroes, or well, I hope
even
you
then,
continue to
Dragon
run
Wall.
Naga. Huh?
Even then, Dragon Wall, most Falchion users have bad res.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Falchion
But-
users are not
Whatever.
true counters because she's friggin' blue and she has high defense.
I do have Brunia though.
I guess Brunia can work. But, like, for real, the only counters of note that come to mind are the Julia and Deirdre.
Right.
Specifically Deirdre because of the color advantage. And
Okay.
even then, it's a bit of a soft counter because we're talking old units trying to compete with Seiros.
Yep.
But I
Ooh,
also do
yeah.
want to point out,
45 res. Hmm?
even if you have a counter, right, like anti-dragon, when defense and res go 50 plus, and with Dragon Wall, it's not like you're gonna guarantee kill them in the same phase. In fact, you're probably still not doing it because you can only hit them once.
Yep.
So they're probably surviving, chat. Even if
If
you
you
have
think
effect against
Legendary-
dragon weapons.
If you thought Legendary Marth was the ultimate dragon counter,
Oh god,
not.
he's gonna be hitting like 0 still.
I mean, he won't hit 0, but he's gonna hit for guaranteed 40% less At least he has a guaranteed follow-up.
Guarantee 40% less against a blue hero, so the TA disadvantage as well. This is bad. This is bad.
So yeah, that's a 1.2 getting multiplied again by 0.6. So the net multiplier there is calculator.
Anyways,
0.72, which is worse than standard color disadvantage.
Yeah. Let's, like, if you're at a disadvantage, like, say you were just to fight Seiros with a regular sword unit and ignoring Dragon Wall, Falchion with Dragon Wall is even worse.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So chat, I really want to see which of you whales would like to do that cancer team of triple Seiros. Which, by the way, if you are getting Seiros, I actually suggest, like, you're really into Seiros, I actually suggest you try that out first instead of merging her, like triple Seiros combination.
Or a double Seiros Lif if you want to get spicy with all stats.
Yeah, just don't run more than 3 though. That's the thing.
Right.
Yep. I did mention a potential partner in Arena Assault or on an Arena team, and I was thinking of Naga.
Because Naga, her perf gives stats +3 times the number of allies within 2 spaces that are either dragons or dragon effective. Immediately giving +3 to all stats as long as she's near Seiros, along with the base +3 to all stats through Wings of Light. Allowing Naga to scale ridiculously, considering that her perf goes up to +9 in all stats. And Wings of Light gets up to +7 in all stats.
I can already imagine these, like, devastating dragon defense teams, even though you think you'd be beating it.
So with if you have Naga with just 1 copy of Seiros and the rest of the team gets the Divine Fang buff, then Naga is able to get up to +16 in all stats on turn 5 without any other skills factoring in.
Yep.
That's probably my favorite thing about Wings of Light. It's gonna force people to just act. It's like, you want to wait for your bolt tower? Well, if you can't win on that turn, you're probably in big trouble, because that's already 3 + 2, 5 extra stats. Are you sure you want to wait till turn 3 to attack? Like, that's awesome. Wings of Light pressures your opponent.
Yeah.
Oh god, double Seiros with Naga in Arena Assault sounds really stupid, but really fun.
I don't expect to see Naga in Arena. It's going to be Lif, more likely. And Lif
More likely
will
than
still
not.
be ridiculous.
But the potential stat stacking on Naga just sounds way too fun to pass up, because hey,
I'll try
potential +23 to all stats on turn 5. Why not?
Again, keep in mind, no matter how much you stack stats, if your HP is a liability, you will have problems. But this can get really, really nasty.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
One fun thing to note: this actually might be good in Ponzo Loki.
Oh god. Only for turns 1 through 5.
Yeah.
After that, it just falls off entirely.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Ponzo Loki continues to count each number of the phase as a turn. So if you reach 12, it counts as turn 12.
Yeah. It still might be a good unit to try out, though, especially for some early game momentum.
I mean, if you can only get hit 1 time, even if her HP is low, or you'll always double, like, she'll fit pretty nicely, though.
Yeah. Of course, you got a HP stacker, but reasonably, she'd make a really good unit for that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'm excited. I feel like she's lived up to your hype. Because you would expect Seiros to be this good, and I would even go as far as saying she's a game changer, because an Aether Raids team with Seiros as the core, multiple Seiros as the core, is going to be incredibly scary. Like, what if you run Flame Seiros? Like, what's about to happen?
Ugh.
Yeah, that's my point.
These teams are gonna get
do people realize how stupid things are about to get?
I am not going to be looking forward to trying to Duo Lin sweep with Seiros around. There's a very good chance I just can't kill Seiros.
Anyways, chat. But I think that's enough about Seiros. I'm looking forward to seeing her actual stats. I'm pretty sure Legion's got it all right, but we'll go over it when we have a bit more.
Right,
tomorrow.
especially with the spoons tomorrow. I guess one thing that, just a fun thing to note, I guess, her C skill works on the same turns that Veld's Petrify works. Turns 1 through 5.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
what it means, but it can do something.
that's interesting. You could make that combination. Man, you could make. I can already imagine like these teams with Seiros as the core might not be so scary because they're not counterattacking from range, but they're scared from the respect that you don't kill them.
He still gets wrecked by Edelgard though. Brave and legendary.
Yeah,
that is.
I do expect that to be a thing. Edelgard should be the answer.
Well,
If you
the only
run
thing is,
Naga
Edelgard
Edelgard.
doesn't buff her res.
Hmm?
Edelgard doesn't buff her own res. She drops the foe's attack and defense, which means
True.
the res check goes down for her.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Depending on Seiros' speed, it might turn into a speed check, in which case Edelgard could lose that still.
Edelgard is as slow as they come. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Depending on what the Seiros is running, there's a good chance Edelgard just won't double. Of
Yeah, and
course,
Yep.
Seiros can get her own stat buffs, like mythic stat buffs. So unless you're doing double Seiros, good luck stacking speed on her. But still, little hairy.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. However, the rest of the banner is what we should be talking about now. And I'm not so sure the rest of the banner kind of lives up to the hype of Seiros. I think there's like one really good hero on every color, but I don't think it's like crazy impressive.
It's a lot of mythic legendary.
Yep. I will say immediately, blue wins it for me just because of Seiros.
Well, yeah, and notwithstanding the fact that Dimitri is also there.
Yeah, Dimitri and Julia. Julia's really good too. Can't forget her.
I can't. I would just say
Julia
I'm more
is
afraid of it.
another unit that is capable of demolishing Seiros.
Close as you're gonna get.
Yep.
All right, but with
I
that
actually
said,
defeat Julia one shot.
the second best color is probably going to be between.
Uh,
All this is really just carried by Flame in my books, but Flame is that
Almond's
good.
still up there.
And air still sets the standard for a mythic,
Sure.
Yeah,
So I
especially
think
an offense mythic.
I think
I
it's
think-
colorless second.
I'll agree.
Guy Lucinda with Seal Falchion with Ruptured Sky killed her easy.
Red third.
That'd be well, that's interesting. We'll see. Yeah, but I think red third, green last.
Yeah.
I don't know, green. I value green a bit more because I think Thrasher's still really good. But Yoon and Dick, Eek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably that's the case. So for me, blue, colorless, red, green. I'll just run with that like that.
Yeah. I think I'll agree with that. Well, I posed it, but especially from the fodder perspective, Catherine and Lift both make great fodder, whereas green really only has Deke.
Yep.
I guess you could argue for Thrasier, but yeah. Colorless, of course. I mean, the fodder Mystic Boost is nice on air, but otherwise, Alm and Flame are still both top tier units. Blue, nothing really is bad there, especially since I think Julia stocks will go up as Seiros enters the meta.
Mm-hmm. Where does it
Right
show
one.
that she's a defensive mythic? Right here, top right corner. Or
Yeah.
well, on your screens will be middle right, but
The game has prepared us for this moment. Brave Edelgard with Ruptured Sky, it's your time to shine.
You know what? You're right.
I
Enemy
mean,
Brave
phase
Edelgard with Ruptured Sky. Yeah.
Enemy phase Betelgeuse with Ruptured Sky will probably handily deal with any Seiros, regardless of the res check.
Oh, I should use that instead of Bonfire.
Rupture Sky is good against her, chat, but you gotta remember, you can't double her. That's the thing. You gotta make sure you
If
double.
enemy phasing.
Oh,
She only gets that variant. Well, I mean, mirror
Wait, what?
impact, I guess. But if you're into the enemy phase, you can usually stack the speed necessary much more easily.
but if you're enemy phasing, isn't she attacking with mirror impact?
Yeah, but it's much easier to stack the speed in the enemy phase because you
Ah,
can
okay,
tighter
so-
formation.
Yeah, but again, you kind of need to prevent these things because if unit initiates combat, grants attack +6 to unit during combat, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. When mirror impact triggers, so foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Defensively, if foe initiates combat, grants defense res +6 during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. So in both cases, you can't make a follow-up attack. So you gotta run null follow-up or something to deny when it.
Or at least meet the speed check.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, Plumeria gives speed as her mythic buff. So that's immediately speed
Yep.
+4 to all units. So meeting that check wouldn't be the worst, unless it's like a double Steros.
Yeah, I don't think this.
Additionally, Plumeria's Dance provides +3 to the unit stats and -4 to the closest within 4 spaces.
Right.
Right.
So Plumeria is going to be very valuable against Seros.
Right. At least for the slower tanks, like Vector and Fatal Guard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even for, let's just say, somebody using Sealed Falchion, just trying to stack as many stats as possible.
Well, yeah.
All right, chat.